Curtiee, Curtiee, Curtiee-Cool, baby. Curtiee, Curtiee, Curtiee-Cool, baby. Curtiee, Curtiee, Curtiee-Cool, baby. Is back on this little scene, y'all. Curtiee-Cool, y'all. The online investigator is back again, y'all. I'm gonna wait for my little people to come on, y'all. People is asking Curtiee-Cool some questions about this little case, y'all. And Curtiee-Cool is trying his best to stay up to date with what's going on out here, y'all, so that all these little peoples out here, y'all, can keep the update to what is going on. How y'all doing out here, y'all? Curtiee-Cool, the online investigator. I want to talk about some things here out here, y'all. This online investigator, y'all. People is asking Curtiee-Cool some questions, y'all. They got the inquirer's mind, and they want to know what's really going on out here, y'all. To start out with, Curtiee-Cool want to say hello to all the good people out there. All the good people out there. You got Curtiee-Cool, the online investigator, y'all, is back again. Talking about this little A.J. Armstrong case, y'all. And the online investigator want to talk about some things, y'all. Curtiee, Curtiee-Cool, baby. I'm back again on this little scene, y'all. Curtiee-Cool, y'all. Some peoples email Curtiee-Cool again, y'all. They was watching this little television the other night, y'all. And they saw some guy had lost a little pit bulldog, some type of bulldog, y'all. And for some odd, strange reason, this guy put up $50,000. He put up a $50,000 reward for his little dog, y'all. Now some people message Curtiee-Cool and said, why in the world can AJ put up $5,000, y'all, for his family, y'all? A $5,000 reward. And why you can't put up a $5,000 reward, AJ, and find out what's going on out here? People is talking out here. Every time Curtiee-Cool look around, people is talking, y'all. They trying to figure this stuff out, y'all. They kind of feel like that they are not working on this case fast enough, and that they are not, you know what I mean, trying to put this case back into the spotlight so that they can let people know what's going on, y'all. Every time Curtiee-Cool, the online investigator, look around, somebody is asking Curtiee-Cool a question. Mr. Online Investigator, when is the new trial gonna come back up again? When they gonna do something about this? These good people like this, y'all. Something like this happened to these good people, and they appear to not be working on the case of setting up a trial soon enough so that the world can know what's going on, y'all. to get ready for this little trial, this little case, y'all. People want to know, when is the new trial date? I mean, they don't want to hear the baloney about, well, they lost 12 pieces of the evidence. No. They don't want to hear about that, y'all. They're telling Curtiee-Cool, the online investigator, that they're going to have to go ahead on, put this little case in action, baby, and come on up and get on down with the real nitty-gritty like on Curtiee-Cool, baby, and come on back with this little investigation. Y'all know what I'm saying? You know, some people say, I'm going to say this again. They say, Curtiee-Cool, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, good to see you. Good to see you. Back on the scene. Curtiee-Cool, the online investigator, back on the scene. So like I said earlier, some people messaged Curtiee-Cool. I mean, they was watching this little news yesterday, last night or whatever, and they saw this brother lost his little pit bulldog, a special kind of little pit bulldog. I don't know if you guys saw that on the news last night. This guy say, I would do anything to find this dog, y'all. I'm putting up $50,000 of my life-saving money that I got saved up to find my little dog, y'all. Now these people, they say, hey, look, Curtiee-Cool, why is AJ not putting up a reward for his family, y'all? This is your mom and your dad. Why can't you put up a $5,000 reward and get this thing started, AJ? Come on now, people is asking questions. I mean, your people going out here doing all. This case needs to be put back in court, y'all. For some strange reason, people is feeling like that AJ Ledge knows a whole lot more than what he's talking about. They feel like that he's playing the innocent role, y'all. He's playing the victim. I'm just only sharing the news, you know, about what people are thinking and what people are feeling out here, y'all. I mean, I know I can understand that people don't want to hear you call people narcissists and all that kind of stuff, y'all. Y'all ever hear that? People talking about, you know, it's not a good thing to call out a narcissist. Y'all know what I mean? Let me tell you something. If I see a person is a narcissist and they are not right in their mind with the things that they do in this world and how they mess over good people out here in this world, you better believe it, Curtiee-Cool is going to call him a narcissist straight up, baby. Just like that Patricia Robinson, yeah, she's a narcissist. And Curtiee-Cool is not biting his tongue about nothing. I mean, if you wrong, you're wrong. And if you don't have no empathy, no sympathy, the way you destroy other people's lives, well, you are a narcissist. That's just the bottom line. Curtiee-Cool, I can't be no coward and just say, bite my tongue and can't say people ain't no narcissists, y'all. I mean, you do wrong, and if I was raised up, y'all, if the shoe fit you, well then you are a narcissist. If you are wearing that shoe, why would I bite my tongue and anybody else out here bite their tongue if somebody is a little narcissist out here, y'all, and doing all this cold-blooded stuff and pretending to be the victim? People is asking Curtiee-Cool, you know show something about this. They say, it's plain and simple, y'all. Check this out. I got another message. I mean, I've been hearing about this stuff. They said, check this out now. Now we know that AJ alleged let somebody into the house, y'all. And he just kind of hung out either in his room or in one of the empty rooms, y'all, and waited out the time for the perfect time. And they alleged that they organized the whole thing, and this is when all this stuff took place, y'all. And to make it so clean and smooth, they said he allegedly let this person out of the house. Now this is messages that Curtiee-Cool is getting, the online investigator is getting, y'all. I mean, I'm like everybody else, y'all. They need to just go ahead on and put up a $10, $20, $15,000 reward and get this thing to rolling and get people to talking, y'all. What you say about it, Coco Brown? Hey, Coco Brown. Let's see, Coco says now she really don't believe AJ did it. Well, why would you not think that he did it? I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. It's so many people out here, y'all. I see this stuff happening all the time, y'all. And there's so many smooth, cool criminals out here, y'all. I mean, it's just too much that's linking up. This is what everybody's saying, y'all. Everybody is pretty much on the same page. And they sort of feel like, well, if AJ didn't do it, why he is not putting up a reward for his family, y'all? Don't you know that would be something that anybody would have done long time ago, y'all? Don't y'all know that? Okay, I would do anything. What? My family come up missing like this here. I was in the house. Little sis was in the house. The alarm was set. Me and little sis supposed to be the only one in the house. And y'all think about that. Wouldn't you guys want a $10,000, $15,000 reward put up? And more than likely it's going to start with, when they put that reward up, y'all start investigating inside all over again between AJ and Lil Sis. For some strange reason, that Josh, I don't know, he began to feel like AJ did it by himself. Now AJ have a tendency to feel like an intruder came into the house. Y'all know what I mean? This thing is just so alleged confusing, but why don't they just come on out with the facts? Just come on out with it. Hey, look, it makes you wonder, Coco. It makes you wonder. All this time now, they got AJ in his ankle bracelet, y'all. Now, why is that? Will somebody please answer that question? Why is that they have AJ in an ankle bracelet? A lot of people just don't seem to understand that, y'all. I mean, if he didn't do it, well, why they got an ankle bracelet on him? Why they monitoring his every little whereabout? Somebody answer that question for Curtiee-Cool and the world. Will somebody please answer that question? The world want to know. Hey, how you doing there, Adam? Let's see what Adam said. I think he was in on it with someone else. All right, now this topic is getting ready to get pretty hot here now, y'all. It's getting ready to get pretty hot. Coco feels like that AJ didn't do it. How could this? How old was he? 12 years old during that time. How could he do all this by himself? This is Coco feelings. Adam says, I think he was in on it with someone else. Now you know that is alleged a possibility, y'all. I mean, come on now, y'all kind of dig a little bit deeper into this little situation. Well, where was Josh that night? They said Josh was at home with his girlfriend. Even though, through it all, they tried to make it look like Josh was the bad guy. He was doing drugs and, doing his thing pretty heavily. What y'all think? Do y'all think Josh got that messed up and kind of joined AJ and did this with AJ? Yeah, come on now. This is just a little talk show discussion because I am getting a whole lot of questions, y'all. I mean, they, people saying, AJ and Josh was in on it. People, and then one minute I heard something like, little sis must have let an intruder in the house, y'all. I mean, I'm like, hey, y'all, I don't know what's going on out here, y'all. Curtiee-Cool is like, just kind of lost for words. At the same time, I'm hoping and wishing and praying that AJ didn't do it, but, it's too many red flags here, baby. Too many red flags. And ain't nobody trying hard enough, y'all, with no reward money, y'all. Well, what's that all about? The online investigators, I find that kind of strange. AJ, I think if it was me, I would step outside of the box, baby. All that little money, insurance money you got out this deal, man, I would start out with at least $10,000 or $15,000 reward on my parents. To show the world that I'm willing and able to put up some reward money to try to find out who really did this. Y'all know what I mean? But no reward, y'all think about it. No reward, and everybody is riding high, y'all, on all this inheritance, all this money, y'all. Y'all think about it. Don't something, a little bell ring there somewhere. Somebody answer that question for the online investigator. Cause Curtiee-Cool, I'm like, oh man, don't tell them they gonna try to throw in a Cracker Jack live again on Curtiee-Cool. Curtiee-Cool gonna have to get live up in here, y'all. So Adam says, AJ and Josh did it for the insurance money, in my opinion. And this is Adam's opinion here, y'all. Alleged, this is his opinion. I mean, you would ask yourself why he feel that way. I mean, people have a tendency. I mean, they can kind of. It's a whole lot of investigators out here, y'all. I mean, you could just analyze the situation, and the whole world will come up with the same answer. AJ was in the house. Little sis set the alarm. They claim AJ and Josh was, going back and forth at it. Maybe they decided to go in together for all this inheritance. You know what I mean? Yeah, you guys ever watch these private investigator movies? I mean, you could be sitting back and it's a whole lot of cases be like similar, just like this, y'all. And you be sitting back just checking it all out. Oh yeah, I think he did it, y'all. And you be like you be following it all along, y'all. And you be saying, yeah, he did. I mean, I'm looking at the evidence and the facts. I mean, he did this and did that. And by the time this whole movie, crime scene investigator movie is over with, y'all, you've been to figure that out to the T. Because God given you the mind and the wisdom to figure things out, y'all. So, alleged Curtiee-Cool just sort of feel like it's a whole lot of things linking up to AJ, the number one suspect here. And why is the ankle bracelet still on? People just want to know why they haven't taken the ankle bracelet off, y'all. Hey, Josh. Man, why don't you step it up, Josh? Say, Josh, if AJ is pointing the finger at you, go ahead and take some of that insurance money and put up a reward. Josh and Lil Sis, put up a reward. Come on now. I mean, don't you guys know that would be so cool? Josh and Lil Sis come together and put up, say, a $5,000 or $10,000 reward, and watch how many people is going to come out the woodworks and going to be talking about different little things that they heard and they saw what was going on, and they probably will pull up a little evidence or something. You know, somebody probably got some footage on the camera somewhere or something, y'all. Somebody knows something. Seriously. I mean, I seriously think they should really find out who all was hanging with AJ that night. I understand he wanted to go to Galveston. His girlfriend was down in Galveston partying and having a good time. He wanted to go out down to Galveston and have a good time, y'all. Would that be a good reason to be mad at your parents and all this other stuff that was going on? And to get upset about your parents not letting you do what you want to do, and they take away the car and do all this kind of stuff because you was beginning to make a whole lot of bad grades, and you mess yourself up so bad, and they was just so disappointed in a whole lot of things, y'all. I mean, y'all think about it. I mean, it is kids out here, y'all. I mean, they will flip on you in a minute. I mean, I'm used to this kind of lifestyle, y'all. I'm used to driving this badass car, y'all. I mean, I'm used to having my way, y'all. Then all this stuff is snatched from under my feet, y'all. And now my main girl, y'all, is down in Galveston, and some other little young cool cat looking at my girl, y'all. Oh man, this stuff, man, will flip a little young dude out, y'all. Oh man, just the idea of some other little young cool dude looking at my girl, y'all. Y'all know what I mean? Oh man, oh, he done pushed my last button now. Oh yeah, he done pushed my last. And then mama talking about going along with dad. Talking about, you know, you can't go, we taking away everything, very disappointing in what you did and what you're doing, your grades dropped, you dropping out of this prestigious school over here, you know, everything is like going down, down, down. Y'all think about it, y'all. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure out a whole lot of things, y'all. So people want to know, did AJ and Josh do it, y'all? Did they do it? Which one did it, or who did it, or how did they do it, y'all? I mean, if they did it, y'all. If between the two of them, let's say, alleged if they did it, y'all, they were so smooth and cool, two cool dudes like Curtiee-Cool, y'all. I mean, to pull this off all this time, y'all, if they did it, y'all, it really makes you wonder. And I can't wait until this trial come up, Adam. I mean, because right now, I kind of think AJ feel like, well, they lost 12 pieces of the evidence. I don't think they lost anything. I just think they sort of misplaced some things, you know. From my understanding, they were saying that they had all this evidence that was still in the judge chamber. You know, in the judge chamber, and for some reason they mistakenly put it in another pile somewhere. I thought that's what I heard, but I don't think it was totally lost. But who came up with that idea? I mean, I remember I got a message, somebody saying it might have been AJ himself. He said, oh, this case is not going anywhere. And he said, this is what's going on here while this trial is not going to come up, because 12 pieces of the evidence was lost. So this case don't have nothing to go on, so AJ is going to walk and be a free man. I was like saying to myself, now who could be so sure to send Curtiee-Cool that kind of message? Y'all know what I mean? You so sure that they lost some evidence, and now they think that AJ is going to walk free. Y'all believe that? And I said to myself, now whoever sent that message, they sounded like they were so sure, like they knew, or they think they know what's going on, to say something like that. And I said, wow, now I know that's probably alleged AJ. Y'all know what I mean? And for some strange reason, people do not want to know, or don't want to believe that another trial is going to come up. I think in due time, another trial is going to come up. Y'all know what I mean? It's going to come up. So anyway, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is Curtiee-Cool once again, back on the scene. People just asking Curtiee-Cool questions, and they just want to know. And it just goes back and forth, y'all. 1 minute, folks feel like AJ and what's his name, Josh, was in on it. Next minute, people feel like that AJ was in on this all by itself. Now, this is the one that got me. The person that said AJ did it all by himself, this is what somebody tell me now. They said AJ was upset at his parents. He had a whole lot of time to practice with the weapon. You know, like he shot it in the bedroom floor. I mean, yeah, on the floor in the bedroom. I heard that he shot the gun off a couple times, y'all. They claimed that he was getting ready. He was practicing and trying to figure out, you know, how could I make this sound like a silent treatment, you know, like alleged holding a pillow. So wanted to try to get that effect on if that would make a quietening sort of effect when he used a pillow. So people have a tendency to feel like he was practicing and trying to get a feel, you know, how he was going to do this. I mean, I'm getting these kind of comments, and I'm just telling the story what people is telling me, y'all. I'm not judging nobody out here, but I'm just talking about what people is talking about. And so they just sort of feel like that's kind of awkward for that night. After little sister set the alarm, she on the opposite side of the house, y'all, and she didn't hear anything at all. She didn't hear nothing. Well, I think a little sister was what, about 12 years old during that time, and AJ was about 16, right? Yeah. AJ was about 16. But how did she not hear anything? This is the question that people is asking, and they just blown away with that. Y'all know what I mean? So people saying, okay, now let's say little sis was a hard sleeper, y'all. So that means allegedly AJ had enough time to come down from the third floor, and if he had somebody else hid up in the room a long time ago, alleged, or if he did it all by himself, it's a possibility he could have did it all by himself. Y'all know what I mean? Because they say nobody was let out the house, y'all. No signs that the doors was open, the windows was open, the garage door wasn't open. So y'all see where we at with this? So people is still saying in their heart, say AJ, they feel like, you the man. I'm sorry to say it, but this is what people is telling me. I'm not accusing nobody of nothing here, y'all. And then the second round of folks feels like that AJ and Josh, y'all, was in on it together. Now, which way did it happen? That's the tricky part right there. folks are saying, now the other group of people is saying now, okay, if it was AJ and Josh, well, neither one of them are going to tell on each other, because if they tell on each other, well, then now they're going to open up a whole can of worms on each other. So if between the two of them, if they do know what was going on, they would pretty much just tell on each other, and both of them would be going down. So I had another batch of people to feel like this is what could have happened, alleged. Curtiee-Cool, I'm like, I don't know what in the world is going on out here, y'all. I'm just looking at the facts, y'all. I can't wait until this particular case, Coco, Adam, go back into the court system, do a little trial thing, and they can really find out what really happened here. I think the Armstrongs do deserve that, y'all. I mean, good people, even though it's people out here, y'all, who try to get this thing twisted, talking about they were so involved into all these little stings and all this kind of stuff, y'all. Y'all knew what Curtiee-Cool was talking about. And then when you say it was a sting going on, and then you wonder why people say, why did AJ bring the note home and place it inside of his pocket, y'all? Why? People asking Curtiee-Cool, why did he do that, Curtiee-Cool? And why was it during that night or that morning or whatever, when it went down, the note was placed on the kitchen, the kitchen table counter top? You know? It don't take a mad scientist to figure that out, y'all. And so a lot of people who has been messaging Curtiee-Cool sort of feel like AJ is the main one, and he incorporated somebody to help him. Now, who was it? Was it Josh, or was it a intruder? Only AJ know that. Sorry to say, y'all. So anyway, this is Curtiee-Cool, y'all. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm not accusing anybody out here. It's just when people start asking Curtiee-Cool questions and sending me stuff, I mean, they still out here. They want to know what's really going on out here. It could be some people that really looked up to the Armstrongs, y'all, you know. I mean, I look at their lifestyle, and they were some good people. Some really good people, and a whole lot of people is just puzzled about this. Even though people says it was some type of sting that was going on, you know, but it still just don't seem right, because I think the Armstrong would have been wise enough if it was something going on so drastically with some type of sting, y'all. Don't you know they would have contacted the police? See, this is the part that gets me. If the Armstrongs was involved in a terribly bad sting, don't you know, to save my family, y'all, I would go to the police? You know, I think my life is at jeopardy here. There's some things going on here. I mean, I made some mistakes out here, y'all. I did some things. But now I'm going to go ahead on and report this, because it's getting out of hand here, out of control. You know, don't you think there's some people out here said, now if you look at the big picture, if the Armstrongs was involved into a sting, y'all, don't you know they wouldn't want to jeopardize their family? Y'all think about that. You know? Okay, so if it goes down like that, that means the whole family is jeopardized. Y'all know what I mean? So folks just feel like that it didn't happen like that. Didn't happen like that, y'all. I can't wait until the trial get here, and I pray to God that they find out what really happened, y'all. Hey, Josh, AJ, little sis, y'all just tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, y'all. You guys deserve to find out who did this, to your family here. I mean, you guys deserve that. I mean, some people are not gonna tell the truth, y'all. But listen, you might have a lead to something. You might have heard something, or just anything that could have been suspicious that day that you probably just didn't even pay any attention to, and you probably know something, little sister, could have saw something. And if you go backtrack in your mind, you might think about some things. I was 12 years old. Yeah, before I set the alarm, went to my room, I did hear maybe it sounded like somebody was in the other room, but I didn't pay it no mind. I thought maybe it was AJ. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean? I mean, I can hear things like me, where I live. I can be laying in my bed at night, y'all. I can hear noise way across on the other side of the street somewhere, y'all. And I jump up. I can hear any little thing, y'all, any little noise, y'all. I mean, I can hear any little thing around the block. And I would jump up immediately and check it out. And this is what I can understand. Why little sis didn't hear nothing. But I guess when you're 12 years old, you just kind of like just trying to get your sleep. But at 10 o'clock, most 12-year-olds don't go right to sleep now, if you think about it. What do most 12-year-olds do after 10 o'clock? If somebody answered that. They're on their phone, they're on the computer, they're chatting, you know what I mean, with their little friends, you know what I mean? Hey girl, what you doing? They might be just texting one another. Girl, you going to bed? Oh, girl, you getting ready for school tomorrow? Oh yeah, everything, dad, mom going to bed, I'm just up, I'll be up to about 10, 11, 12, but I'm in the room, AJ in the other room upstairs on the 3rd floor up there, But you can hear a little noise that's going on, and that's what kind of got Curtiee-Cool on that note, baby. Nobody heard nothing. Now, why was that? Anyway, this is Curtiee-Cool, the online investigator, yeah. I just thought I'd come on one more time and just sort of talk about this stuff. I keep getting little messages from people. I mean, they got their own they have their own theory to what they think would happen. Everybody have their own opinion. I'm not accusing AJ of anything, but people is looking at all the facts out here, y'all. Put up a reward, AJ. Josh, put up a reward. Let's just talk to Josh and AJ. Hey, big bros. Y'all just put up a reward. Let's see if we can find out what's going on out here. Maybe that might kind of tip off some tips out here so that we can get a lead to what's really going on out here. But nobody is putting up a reward. If a man can put up a $50,000 reward for his dog come up missing, somebody stole a man's dog here in Houston. He was on TV talking about this stuff. He had this fancy special little type of bulldog, y'all. This man put up a $50,000 reward. Just find my dog. Just give me some leads. I don't care about the money, y'all. Just find my dog. You know what I mean? Now you got two people here who is gone. And nobody is putting up a reward. Now the online investigator, I'm like, that right there is just mighty strange. The more the online investigator look at this, y'all, who's pocketing all this money out here, y'all? Y'all know what I mean? Y'all put your money where your mouth at and put up a reward. And let everybody see what's really going on out here, y'all. Somebody gonna talk. Anyway, Curtiee-Cool, the online investigator. I'm gonna end this little show. I'm gonna leave you guys with peace, love, and happiness, y'all. You guys be happy out there. Coco, appreciate you coming on. Hey, Adam. I appreciate you coming on, Adam. And all other great listeners out there who will be tuning in a little bit later. Little sis, how you doing? Don't worry about this stuff. You gonna be all right. Just kind of get on them and tell them, look, y'all need to put up a reward. I mean, this stuff been dragged out way too long. I know you miss your parents. Sometimes little sis just gotta step in and talk to them. Y'all might be my big bros out here, but y'all need to put up a reward. We need to find out what's going on out here. Curtiee-Cool's right. It's not a day that wouldn't go by that Curtiee-Cool wouldn't be thinking about this kind of stuff, y'all. Because it is a unsolved case, and it seems like it's to Curtiee-Cool. It's right at your fingertips, y'all. Right? It's like you can almost feel it. It's something right in the surrounding area right here. But nobody's talking, y'all. What's that all about? And why are they dragging their feet about putting together another trial, y'all? I mean, I can understand that with all this other stuff going on out here. But the world wants to see another trial. So anyway, this is Curtiee-Cool, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Y'all be good in the neighborhood. Peace and love to all the good people out there. Y'all be good in the neighborhood, y'all. Curtiee-Cool, y'all. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later. Okay, bye. Curtiee-Cool. Okay, bye.